Hey everyone, welcome back and Happy New Year. It's the last day of the year, so this is the last time you're going to see me this year. I just wanted to share with you a couple things that are happening that you might be interested in. So I'm going to talk about these little announcements that I have, and then I'm going to those notary things, and then I'm going to talk about fingerprinting later on in the video. So if you're interested in fingerprinting, skip to minute, whatever it is. I don't know, but I'll wave my hand and you can skip to that. And then you'll know when I'll talk about that. So what I wanted to share with you is John Muranko and Jim Allen have teamed together and created something called Notary Content Delivered. So that's notarycontentdelivered.com. So if you're interested in getting content for your social media, they've created a program where they provide an article each month with posts for your social media that you can post throughout the month. And there is, of course, a fee, and I think it's going up on the first of the year. So I'll put the link here in the description so you can take advantage if you're interested in that. I think right now it's $37 and it's going to $57. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that, but I'm putting a link in the description so you can check it out if you're interested. So that's just something that you need to start doing if you aren't doing it already, is making content for your customers. It's very important at this time because you need to stay top of mind with those clients that you get in touch with. So besides doing social media, have a CRM and so forth, so you can keep sending information to those people that have done business with you. So that's just something to think about. And then also coming up this coming month, January 9th, the Notary Family is going to be having their networking meeting. So I am excited about that, and you are welcome to register. That is open to all notaries, so you don't need to be a member of the Notary Family for this particular meeting. This is the start of the year, so get on there. It's seating's limited, so I'm not going to expand the meeting like I did the first time, and I only had a handful. I only had I think our first meeting we had less than 100 people there. So it's set for 100. Come and join us. If you get in, great. If hopefully I haven't looked last how many people registered. I think we're at probably about 35 people registered so far, so there's plenty of room still to get in there. But that's our networking meeting where we're going to be speaking with other people, other notaries around the country, and we're going to be dividing into small groups so that you can network with each other and glean information off of each other. And also, we're asking you to bring 2 of your goals that you have for this coming year and 2 challenges that you'll be working on in your business for this coming year. So get that information together, register, and we'll see you then. It's January 9th at 9 a.m. Pacific time or 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay. And everybody else in between that time zone, those time zones, you figure it out. Okay. So 1 or 2 hours from the other times. Okay. So depending on where you are in the country. Okay, so I'm waving now because I'm going to talk about fingerprinting. So for those that are interested in doing fingerprinting or are doing fingerprinting, I I want to say like 2 days ago, and I may have said this in another video, I'm not 100% sure, but I did get an email because I'm a FBI channeler, and what that is that's essentially I take FBI prints electronically and send them to the FBI directly. So that's an FBI channeler, and I work with the vendor I work with that supports me on the state fingerprinting, they also provide that channel to the FBI to get those fingerprints done. And so the reason I'm bringing this up is because this coming year, I have to be background checked to do FBI channeling. So that's something brand new. So if you are getting into FBI channeling, I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be required for fingerprint cards or if it's only for electronic submissions. I'm not 100% sure about that, but regardless, I have to be fingerprinted to get a background check to make sure that I'm good and clear and ready to go. So of course, I'm going to pass because the DOJ here in California, they already know, they'll know if I rob a bank tomorrow and they'll cut me off. So, you know, I know I'm going to pass. So I want to share this with you because if you are in fingerprinting and you haven't heard about that, just check into that and see if that relates to you. You know, whoever you're dealing with, if you're doing electronic fingerprinting, just double check that because that was something that came across my email the last couple of days. So I have until January 31st of next year to get that done. So next year I'll be going down to my colleague, Joyce Gonzalez, and we're going to fingerprint each other and get ourselves set so that we can be compliant. But I just wanted to share that with you because that's coming up. I mean, that's a requirement now. So, and then along with fingerprinting, if you have interest and you haven't gotten into fingerprinting, but you're just not sure if you should do it or not, sign up for I can't remember the event, summit, the Notary Summit. Sorry. That's going to happen, I believe it's January 14th, and I will put the link in the description. So if you're interested in that, you can sign up for that. I will be speaking at that event talking about why you should be doing fingerprinting. So come and join. There's obviously going to be other speakers there, not just me. So there's a whole slew of speakers. So even if you're not interested in fingerprinting, but you're a notary, there's a bunch of people speaking about notary aspects and so forth. So it's something that you should look into and get on board and take advantage of that meeting. That's going to be a day event on a Saturday. I think it's a Saturday, the 14th. So just be aware of that. If you're interested, come. That's Lori Morgan's putting that on with her team. And yeah, it should be a great event. So those are the things immediately coming up in the next few weeks. And if you do need to find out other things that are happening throughout the year, I invite you to the notaryfamily.com. We have the National Notary calendar there. And if you in particular have your own event happening, you can submit your event so we can put it on the calendar. And it doesn't need to be a national event. It could be just an event that's local to you that you're just want to get out there and have people know that it's there. So take advantage, put your event on the calendar so that it gets out there and you can attract people from around the your area or around the globe if you're doing some national event. So we're trying to make that a resource so that we can keep the notary community informed about what's happening in the notary community around the country. Okay, with that, everyone, I will again wish you a happy new year, and we will see you next year. Have a great one, everyone.